Happy Valentine's Day. It's the game you love here in Dallas. The visiting East All-Stars will square off against the West All-Stars. So with Rose on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Stan Van Gundy and Smith. And for the West, we got Charles Oakley, Willie Green out there with Nash and Johnson. The East control the tip-off and will get this one started. Fox is guarded by Johnson. Here's Smith. Nails the easy jumper.
You know, it's always nice to get that lead early and knock down the first basket of the game. That's a good feeling.
Nash kicks to Johnson. Now Oakley. Defended by Scott. Shoots from the post. Shot's good by Oakley. 1:26 left in the first. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, when George Karl and I were able to chat a moment ago, if he was feeling any pressure about coaching an All-Star game, he certainly didn't show it. He told me that first and foremost, it's about having fun, giving the fans a good show. And if they happen to put a huge number on the scoreboard and come away with a win, all the better. For him and for us, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Ellis. From about 19 feet, Oakley misses.
No defense there to bother the shot, and he still misfired. His coach does not look happy.
Smith against Ellis. Scott with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is off. Michael Finley, he's checked in for the West. Malone comes in for Steve Nash. Good on the second free throw. Here's Malone. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Kept alive.
He never gives up on a missed shot. He feels like everyone is his, and that tip-in paid off for him.
Hardaway, he's covered by Malone. Now here is Smith. Smith right side. Deflects the pass.
Make the easy pass. That's what happens when you don't.
And a lot of offense on display in this first quarter. The East up by 1.
Well, they're scoring with ease. They've definitely hit the ground running. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And we'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Malone. So with Rose on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Stan Van Gundy and Scott. Pass to Ellis. Finley from 17 feet out. Fox snatches it off the glass.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
From about 19 feet. Rebounded by Malone. They've trailed the entire game now. A chance to jump on ahead. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Shaquille O'Neal swears by a specialized mouthpiece he started wearing 2 seasons ago in Phoenix. It's designed to specially align the jaw, which is supposed to improve both your flexibility and your explosiveness. I don't know if it really works, but Shaq swears by it. Kevin, back to you.
I wonder if I could call a game one. Thanks, Doris. Here's Ellis. 1:03 left in the second. Pass to Malone. He dumps it off. Oakley inside, defended by Scott. Oakley misses. Now the East All-Stars with it. Smith, he's guarded by Ellis. Here's Scott. Up high and down hard.
He went hard all the way right there. There's no back down in this guy. He's got one speed forward.
Oh, was that nasty?
Very.
And the last replay courtesy of the Sprite Slam Cam. Here's Ellis.
If they want to go 2 for 1, they'll have to speed it up.
Tipped. Malone outside. Pass to Ellis. Clock at 4. And he flushes it down with one hand.
That's right, fella. Don't be afraid to power it down.
Yeah, Clark, a good camper at the end of that play. Here's Hardaway. What a big-time shot to beat the buzzer.
You got to be cool and confident to hit a shot like that. He is, and he delivered.
And so we wrap up the first half. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Spending your Valentine's Day with the one you love the most, the game of basketball. It's HP at the half. The East All-Stars are battling hard in this one. They've been in an incredible rhythm offensively. If you're wondering why it's dark in the gym, they've shut the lights out. And no quit in the West All-Stars. They came to win. They've played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. Charles Oakley getting it done through 2 quarters. He's chipped in with a few points, also added a couple of rebounds. And now, back out to the game with Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke.
Here's Nash. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. We've got Nash, Charles Oakley out there with Willie Green, and Ellis. They lead by 1. Here's Scott. Can't hit the 3-point.
I really don't know what to say. Maybe he was just too wide open.
And here is Green. Here's Nash. Hits the quick shot. Nash has got his first points in this one. Here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. Here's Smith. Misses the 3. Now here's Johnson. Buries the short-range shot.
The intensity level has really picked up here in the second half.
Here's Fox. Connects from 13 feet out. Here's Nash. 57 seconds left in the third. Back to Green. Shoots from the corner. Scott corrals the miss inside. Scott with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Hardaway. He's guarded by Johnson. Fires from the elbow. That's good. He's got 6.
What a hard-fought game. They're trading baskets, trading elbows, trading attitude. It's a battle.
Oakley. It's off. 4 seconds separating shot and game clocks. Oakley against Scott. It's dumped off. Here's Smith. And flushed through with 2 hands. They have now scored 6 unanswered.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Here's Nash. And laid up and in. Nash has got his second bucket of the game to go.
No one really contesting him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Here's Smith. Nails the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a big shot to close out the quarter. They're going to the fourth with a little momentum now.
And the third quarter is over, and a good finish looks to be in store for all of us. And it's more NBA action coming your way here on 2K Sports. So as we get going here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for Sprite Spark. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, for the job this road team has done, they get our Sprite Spark Award. They've been on quite a run, and this mojo they hope to continue as this game wears on.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
one thing about music, when it hits you feel no pain, and I swear I got
Fourth one game. So it throws on the bench. Here's who's on the floor for Stan Van Gundy. And Scott puts the hammer down.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Here's Malone. Here's Shaq. And jammed in for two. Good eyes and hands there. Set it up.
With the score being so close, there's little margin for error by either team.
Smith outside. Fires the three. No good. And the West All-Stars the other way now. And here's Malone. Pass to Green. Scott against Ellis. That's good on the jumper.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
A close game here, but they're clinging to a narrow lead.
They could use a basket here, Kevin. It's getting close.
Pass to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Knocks down the open jumper.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Less than 1 minute left. Here's Shaq. And he rips that one down.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
And they can try to eat some time off the clock here. The East All-Stars turn it over.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Here's Malone. Shaq with the screen. Off the pick. Malone misses.
No, sir. It ain't that easy, son. Especially with a top-notch defender breathing right down your neck.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Leonard. Flushes it in.
Healthy lead. And with smart play the rest of the way, they should be able to win this one.
Timeout call here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 15 seconds left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Every second counts now. You got to score quickly, then foul.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He told them, keep pushing hard to the end. Just finish out these last few minutes, and we'll be able to come away with the W. Kevin?
And thanks for that score, Doris. And so they go with the intentional foul. They're not yet in the penalty, so they'll need to commit a second foul to send them to the line.
They needed to take that foul to stop the clock. That clock is not their friend at this stage in the game.
Here's Fox. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, he had a solid look there, but he still couldn't drain.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. It was tight, but they managed